Hey everyone, me again, welcome back to xameliax. So today we're going to be talking about the pill and a few things that it could be masking in regards to your health. Now, as always with my hormone, fertility, period content, I'm not a doctor. This is just all the stuff that I found out through my own research. So please, if there's anything in this video that is ringing bells or you're a little bit concerned about something, then make sure that you go and see your GP. Kind of use these videos, I suppose, as a springboard for your own self-discovery. The pill. If you've been following me on social media or if you're already subscribed to this video, you'll know that I came off the pill after 10 whole years, about 2 years ago, and it's been the best decision of my entire life. I really didn't realise just how much the pill was controlling in regards to my body, my mood, my mental health, everything. So for me, being pill-free has been a fantastic journey. However, that is just my personal experience, and the pill can be so beneficial for so many people. It's a really easy and reliable contraception method that can help with a multitude of problems. Often the pill is prescribed to help with the crippling symptoms of underlying conditions such as PCOS and endometriosis. That's not an extensive list. There are other conditions as well, but they are two very common conditions that people often take the pill for, and it can really help by helping to regulate periods and taking down those symptoms that can be absolutely life-altering at times. However, while the pill can be super beneficial for helping to lessen those extreme menstrual symptoms, it also means that it can completely mask them. Which means that you could be taking the pill for, like me for example, 10 years of your life without realising that there is an underlying condition underneath there which may cause problems down the line with things like conception when you come off. Not to mention how scary it is if you don't know that you've got one of these conditions, you come off the pill and then you are hit with these extreme menstrual problems. I feel like we're just kind of told that periods are meant to be painful and they're meant to be really uncomfortable and really bad cramps are just part of having a period, so just get on with it. But that's not actually the case, and with a regular cycle, things shouldn't be that painful or that heavy. So it could, and I say could, it's not always, remember, do your own research, but it could be an indicator that there is an underlying condition going on there if you have ever had really heavy periods or incredibly painful cramping. And that's not to say that a regular period is a walk in the park, although I have to say, since I discovered period pants and managing my period in that way, things have been a lot easier for me. But periods are pretty uncomfortable, but they're nowhere near as painful and debilitating as they can be with an underlying condition such as endometriosis, for example. But what can we do about it? Well, knowledge is power when it comes to your own body, and figuring out your cycle and what is normal or not normal for you is such a powerful thing to have in your little menstrual toolbox. So it's really worth tracking your cycle and keeping track of your biomarkers and everything, so you get a picture of what your cycle looks like, where you're at in your cycle, and it will also help you pinpoint if there's anything that's kind of outside the norm. If it would be useful for me to do a video on that, please let me know. I was planning on doing like a how to track your cycle thing, like a beginner's guide, so let me know in the comment section if you think that would be really useful. But checking things like your cycle length, so how long it is between the start of one period and the start of the next period, how intense your period is, how long it is, how heavy it is, etc. And also whether you are ovulating or not, can really help give you an idea if your cycle is kind of ticking along the way it should be going. And there's loads of different ways that you can do those things, but the easiest way to start is just by keeping a little journal of your cycle. You can either use a period tracking app or you can write your own journal out yourself and kind of keep a record somewhere, even if it's just in a notes app on your phone. And if you've done that for a couple of cycles or a few cycles, you'll start to see patterns and you'll really get a good idea of what your cycle looks like. And if you want to go one step further, there are fertility tests that you can do from the comfort of your own home, like the test that I did with a company called Fertility Health about about a year and a half ago, I think. I've got a video on that, so I'll try and link it down below. But you just do a little finger prick blood test at home, send everything away, and they give you a full hormonal profile that can help indicate any hormonal imbalances or potentially any underlying conditions that may need a bit more investigation. They can also tell you your ovarian reserve, so how many eggs you've got left. It's actually really, really helpful, but of course it's not accessible to everybody. I did see on my GP surgery the other day, on an online booking, you can book in for these female health tests. I believe that they are chargeable. I'm not sure how much they charge, but again, it really could be worth chatting to your GP about, especially if you do think that there is an underlying condition. If you've been tracking your cycles or you've got any extreme symptoms, definitely head to your GP, have a chat, explain that you'd like some further investigation done, because we're definitely not helped enough in this area with things like that. So in conclusion, the pill is a fantastic contraception method and it can work so well for so many people, but it can also mask a lot of conditions and hormonal imbalances as well. So if you are concerned in any way or you have any questions, I would highly recommend chatting to your GP and just doing a little bit of extra research in this area. Like I said, I'm not here to diagnose, I'm just here to raise awareness about stuff that maybe you might not have thought about, that potentially might be helpful for you in the future. So yeah, if this video has been helpful, please do click like and consider subscribing, because we have loads of other hormone, fertility, period content on here that actually might be quite helpful. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram as well. I've been trying my hand at TikTok recently and it's been an experience. So I'll leave all my links down below, but if you just type xameliax, you should be able to find me. But as always, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!